Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Lashembasana Jauba says he became an MP to serve the public and not for his own personal gains. Federation of All Tribals Youth Clubs Manipur says 309 crore rupees granted under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority has been misappropriated. Senior citizens in Manipur get themselves vaccinated against coronavirus. Over 53,000 beneficiaries administered COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur so far. Manipur reports 8 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,083 test results received today. Death toll remains at 373. And India logged single-day spike of 12,286 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,11,24,000. Recovery rate stands above 97%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHRee USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly, and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Lashembasana Jauba has said that he became an MP to work for the welfare of the people and not for his own personal gains. He was speaking at the distribution of Khumbong Mayum Madhumati Mother Language Award organized by Sahitya Thaupang Loop at Palace Compound today. MP Sana Jauba called upon the people to encourage each other instead of negative criticism. He thanked the Centre for its quick response regarding recognition of Manipuri language as the classical Indian language after he tabled the same in the parliament. Lashembasana Jauba presented the annual Khumbong Mayum Madhumati Mother Language Award to Chungkham Jashovanta on the occasion. Attendees submitted a memorandum to the MP to construct a complex for writers in the state.
Classical status that Hamnabagi, Kandaga, Kusa, Yam Tuna response to your Paita. Heck, I don't like Poga Yunda, Panamela, and Paga, Tam, Timanda, saying Timanda, CLI. Classical status Sanaba, Jagam Ready later, Aduna, it could demand criteria Mary Changomale, State government, the Tanaga, State government, Sugary, Bado, fulfill Tower Tano, classical status, the Pinago, Rantono, Bonner, Mana, Jilla, Yamkana, Honorable Chief Minister, Chief Secretary of Nikarama, I want the Minister Masara from the Jihana, and classical Kido. Kari tauri hori state government kari local yam thuna lahalo habi polam anu laga de ko gise awrba ko gi yagi loan lising hana leiba awang to ma dai exam option ka ima loan man loan si sai badar habi ba ko gi tare su ko do.
Federation of All Tribals Youth Clubs Manipur has alleged the relevant department of misappropriating 309 crore rupees sanctioned under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority (CAMPA). Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Federation President R. Ashin said misappropriation of the fund sanctioned on August 29, 2019 came to light after filing an RTI. He condemned that Forest Department officials have threatened to jail 3 petitioners, Momo Tatanga A.S. Ningpen and Hobson Machinau, who filed a PIL at the High Court of Manipur against a failure to implement the scheme. He said the center's initiative for mass tree plantation in the hill districts of the state will not only benefit the hilly residents but everyone in the state. He said that both hills and valley residents should join hands in combating climate change. R. Ashin termed the failure of the relevant authorities to take appropriate actions till date, even after the High Court's order issued on January 30 last year in response to the PIL, as unfortunate.
Crores of rupees have been sanctioned to the Forest Department. Central government na campus scheme ki tamak PPgre. Thabak oina pangthoktre work together tawraka ekoi mayam se cooperation PPU mayam dhaijaning ba aduna hojiki applicant complainant ahum sida threat tawkibasi ekoi CSO mayam na yarjeroi mayam ki cooperation ekoi pamjei maduna ai hoina haijaning badi forest is for all.
Scuffles ensued between police and locals of Kakwa Naurem Lekai Sofa Lairak this noon. Locals tried to stage a sit-in at their community hall condemning the recent shootout which killed one boy and injured 7 others. Police rushed to the site, citing that a curfew is imposed in the area. Heated confrontation occurred between the police and the locals over some offensive words. Police resorted to firing of tear gas shells to contain the situation. Later, an agreement was reached between the locals and the police, and protesters were allowed to carry out a sit-in at the community hall of Kakwa Naurem Lekai. Speaking to media, one Maira PIB member, El Sonia, said locals have repeatedly urged the police to seize the gun which killed the boy from Longjam Atobas residence, but it fell on deaf ears. She expressed suspicion that police might have been involved in the recent shooting incident. El Sonia demanded authorities concerned to suspend Singjamai Police Station OCP Sanjoy for the same and to take befitted actions against Singjamai SDPO Lakshmi for allegedly hurling offensive words to the locals.
Singjamai Police Osina Kulai le khang na kulai ko bar dau bide DSP Lakshmi na so kari gina angang chi bidu kai suna te hari bidu kari gina mana chiri ba ngang di mawa lo de hari bidu ngasi dana phamai sa thawai tharage sirage na asam bagi da makta ni na koi chira ju sirage thokjara abani moina license gan ka pairaga khulai mi thawai lo ya braba akhoi ju license akhoi property on thoga license any time in the paige any coming ma akhoi da wai nungai tab da kap ke sarkar na daita phungam gana.
Locals have condemned the recent firing by unknown miscreants at Republican Party of India RPI Attawale State President Mahesh Thaunojam's residence in Kashampat Ahibam Lekai. Maira PIB members of Kasham Thong Moirang Ningthau Leirak, Laishom Leirak and Ahibam Lekai staged protest demonstration against the same at Kasham Thong Moirang Ningthau Leirak Machin today. Protesters held various placards condemning the threat at the sit-in. Ministerial team led by Education Minister Sorakhaibam Rajan today inspected colleges and schools. The team visited Malo Megha Government High School, Nambol Higher Secondary School, Oinam Girls Government High School, Royal Academy of Law, Oinam Thambal Mari College, Oinam, Nambol El Sanoi College and SK Women's College. During his visit at Malo Megha Government High School, the minister inspected the newly constructed and renovated classrooms. 2 teaching staffs of Nambol Higher Secondary School, 3 staffs including 1 non-teaching staff of Eskula Women College and 5 teachers of El Sanoi College Nambol were found absent during the visit. Minister Rajan has informed the relevant officials to take appropriate actions against the absentee teachers. Government teachers continue cease work strike, demanding the state government to issue order for implementation of the 7th UGC Pay and Regulations 2018. Today is the 9th day of the teachers' strike. Teachers of Churchandpur College, CL College, Ideal Girls College, Modern College, Oriental College, United College Manipur College, Thaubal College and Thambal Mari College staged sit-ins under the banner of All Manipur College Teachers Association at their respective colleges today. Government colleges, college teachers also carried out protest meet under the banner of Federation of Government College Teachers Associations Manipur at Churchandpur College, DM College of Arts, DM College of Science, Manipur College, Lilong Haribi College, United College Chandil, Lamka College, Churchandpur Maharaj Bodhachandra College, Imphal, GP Women's College and Moirang College today. 14 intending candidates for the upcoming Students' Union election 2020-21 of various colleges have resigned over violation of Code of Conduct issued by the Election Monitoring Cell of the College Students' Union. Speaking to media at Maharaja Bodhachandra College today, convener of the College Students' Union P. Prem Chandra announced the same. The consensual resignation included 8 candidates from YK College, 1 candidate from Sanoy College and 1 from Mayai Lambi College. Prem Chandra urged the remaining candidates to abide by the 15 Election Code of Conduct and warned of actions against those found guilty.
Tang Taruk amasung Tang Tarawum doida Pangthokadaba election asida hoi candidate oriba sing daga mahaki candidate singi friend circle singna monitoring cell sina thamiba koro kandaga singa ga sapiu masigi wangmada thabok tobiganu masigi wangmada thabok torko taragadi election mai pakrakasu police adugi secretary oibadagi mark pothan gani secretary oiloibasi monitoring cell gi yamna achetpa phiremni masigi phirebasi monitoring cell na hongbo leiroi aduna sabchana lepkani haiba wafam sima monitoring cell gi site gi thamjari monitoring cell na thamiba koro kandaga sida candidate singi mama pawibe sing kairo lekai gi miyoi sing college ki authority sing maroina nanti sing amadi teaching staff ki professional library ba fai puna mangnasu monitoring cell na thamiba koro kandaga singa aga chapiu haibasima monitoring cell gi mai kedi thamjari.
Passenger, diesel, auto and e-rickshaw services plying in Thangmaiban Assembly constituency will charge only 10 rupees fare per person from March 4. Members of Sangai E-Rickshaw Driver and Owners Association, Imoinu E-Rickshaw Cooperative Society and Thangmaiban United Club met at Ima Ibema Kuntokhanbi Shanglen in DM College campus today and decided the same. Speaking to media, TUC President Pratap Laishangtim said the public are facing plights of hike in transport fares amid the pandemic.
COVID lakpadagi magi ngamnaba paisa tanbaduna marum oirakanda lawningba 50 lawwa ya humpu lawwa tawrami adu hana tara lawrumbudo kun da loina lawgidana praja singde yamna awaba sithing ama phangi hoji akhoi diesel gi maman henkale pot chai gi maman henkale sisu akhoi udaba yade aduga makhoi awaba su khoi khandaba yade tawudabu aikoiga phasana phaminaraga yang wadaba haidu phaminaraga hengat kadabani hengat pataragasu khoi phasana gyan tana phaminara matungda la iba tang mari ayuktagi aikoi hanagi chadaramba COVID nadringi mamangda chadaramba ret ado akhoi lawinaba appeal tawjari makhatana akhoi ga phaminaraga mogi awabado torakanda hengataragasu makhatana phaminaraga hengatpa haiba wafamduni hoji miyamda thamjari je
COVID na maram oiraga akhoi waba yaba mayam waminare Manipur gi oina hairiba tanja tarik asida akhoi tak amadi government gi side gi mamando hanegi do hengatpagi wafamdu leitabana government amadi takki appeal bu akhoi respect tawboina akhoi hanegi bhara lupa tara lawbudo akhoi imoinu society gi taraptagi di ehangna masima yajare.
Fire substation building of Indo-Myanmar border town More is in a deplorable condition and might collapse anytime. Fire personnel are sleeping on station floor in the absence of staff quarter. The fire substation was inaugurated in April of 2002 by D-Then Minister Bijoy Koijam. Station staff have been making temporary arrangements for accommodation at one's own expenses since then. Cracks have developed on the walls and floors of the fire substation office building. Speaking to media, officer in charge of the fire substation said they have apprised the matter to Technopol DC on February 4 this year. The officer in charge expressed apprehension that the station building might collapse in times of earthquake and urged the authorities concerned to look into the matter at the earliest. Residents of 10 villages are facing plights due to the deplorable road leading to Aimol Kulen, which is situated at the eastern side of Palel Bazar in Technopol district. Members of Aimol Students Union Manipur Asum inspected the condition of the road today. Speaking on the sidelines, Asum President as Kupminthang Aimol said blacktopping of the 6-kilometer stretch of road from Palel to Aimol Kulen under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana did not last for more than 2 years. He added that commuters are facing inconvenience due to improper construction of culverts along the road, stating that the road is an important route for the residents of Aimol Satu, Aimol Kulen, Aimol Chandan Pokpi, Aimol Ngairong, Aimol Khodam Phai, Aimol Tampak, Aimol Chingnungkud, Aimol Kunjai, Aimol Kombire and Molnom village as Kupminthang Aimol appeals to Chief Minister Nongthongpa Biren to look into the matter at the earliest. Commuters also expressed concerns over the bad road condition. General Secretary of ASUM, K.H. Lalchung Aimol, Finance Secretary S. Aboingam Aimol and other members took part in the inspection visit. Senior citizens in Manipur are getting themselves vaccinated against coronavirus. The nationwide COVID vaccination for senior citizens above the age of 60 and those above the age of 45 with comorbidities began on March 1st. Member Manipur Lokayukta and former Secretary of India, 62-year-old Ameshing Luikam, IAS retired, 66-year-old Yumnam Jugindro, IAS retired, and 61-year-old Takelambam Bhaskar, retired college librarian, were among those who got themselves vaccinated against coronavirus at Jenim Session site today. 71-year-old man also got vaccinated at District Hospital Chandil. More than 53,000 beneficiaries have been administered COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur so far. Manipur today reported 8 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of the total 1,083 test results received. Newly infected persons are 7 from the general population and 1 is a personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 5 from Imphal West District and 2 from Imphal East District. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,282, out of which 33 are active cases. No death case has been reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 373. On a positive note, 5 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the state's total recovered cases to 28,876. Manipur's COVID recovery rate stands at 98.61%. So far, 53,000 people have been administered COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur. After the break, we'll bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Upon Sembam ki 10% amok down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi maleng simbiro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torombam Lekai.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India has recorded a single-day spike of 12,286 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 caseloads to 1,11,24,527 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 1,68,358 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. That toll has reached 1,57,248 with 91 new COVID-19 fatalities. On a positive note, recovered cases have reached 1,798,921 with 12,464 new recoveries. Country's recovery rate stands at 97.07%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 78,000 in the country. Over 1.48 crore people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 11 crore 50 lakh 82,000 people. Above 2 crore 5 lakh 52,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 9 crore 8 lakh 1,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 89 lakhs in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 200 active cases of COVID-19. Committee on Civil Society Kanglei Park CCSK, in collaboration with User Connection and Supporting Committee Kanglei Park, will organize mass rally on state government's War on Drugs mission on March 7. Speaking to media at CCSK office in New Chekon today, CCSK President Jitendra Ningomba said the rally will start from the western gate of Kangla, passing through Minuthong till Hapta Kangjebung, where a public meeting will be convened. He urged the public to reach the Kangla Gate by 11 a.m. and take part in the rally. He also launched a T-shirt to be worn by the participants on the occasion.
Khongjang asida maru oina ekhoi drug tagi lapthu asi ekhoi tungi khunai kalasi yes to life no to drug haiba sigi nungi kano thematic si puraga ekhoi tunglam sat kalase ba khongjang ni aduna hairiba numit asida Manipur sta lebiriba ekhoi gi lining gi oiba khenaba thamdaba cash and credit haidare khenaba kaimta thamdana ireisa khudingmungna sinbam khudingda sinbang biribu khudingmungna hairiba khongjang khongsit asida yaubiu saruk yaubiu.
It's been almost 75 years since India attained independence. Country takes pride in its democracy. However, question remains whether true essence of independence prevails or not. Impact News reporter Bhakta Torangbam and camera person Bisorjit Namirapam bring you a special report.
BJP-led state government under the leadership of Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren has been striving to conserve forest covers, wildlife and wetlands in the state to save the environment. Supporting the government's initiatives, All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU, in collaboration with Forest, Environment and Climate Change Directorate, carried out month-long campaign on Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands since January 31st. There seems to be a communication gap between the government and the public, which may hinder in achieving the goal.
Any development program pangthok hai ta de khoi prajadi effect lai do taragadi compensation matang hidi hum lakani adubu compensation se khoi kaibulam jawgi any Manipur gi mafam kaya da paikhat kiba project mayam ji da so khoi asigi matang se hum thangje adu khoi thinugoi prajagi oinadi khoi compensation matang se amata leijade indigenous occupation jo oiriba khoi nga phabi sinpham je sida maning tamda nga phajara masa masu semjage haibagi wakhalon da hum lei.
Meanwhile, fate of Kailam Wildlife Sanctuary under Churachandpur Forest, Parbung Range Circle of Manipur Southern Forest Division in Fazol District is at stake. Forest Department proposed Kailam Wildlife Sanctuary in 1997 to save endangered species of trees and wildlife like hornbills, deers, wild boars and others. However, the proposal is yet to be materialized due to communication gap between the government and the villages. Out of the 15 villages around the proposed 241.771 square kilometers size sanctuary, some villages are against the proposal. Opposing villagers fear loss of livelihood once the hilly forest is converted into a sanctuary.
Lozong nei silang khoya ne
khoi chief assassin sing na thingra maram di khoi na pam hai ba khot pa yansang na pilo na ba chiang chak thana ba khoi gi leiduna phau thana ba adugu masuloi na thingra adi khoi na kari da chak thigani karmai chinjak thigani hai bane adugu oibagi ne khoi na thinge khoi na century kari karigumba la aso khoi na pamdre
kapom phot hidi.
Some villagers welcomed the proposal for Kailam Wildlife Sanctuary. Speaking to media, a villager who supports the proposal stressed on the need to raise awareness on the government's initiatives and make the villagers realize that conversion of the hilly forest into a full-fledged sanctuary will not affect their livelihood. While officials of the Forest Department lamented over the lack of adequate manpower and modern equipments in their efforts to conserve the environment.
khoi chingmi sidi khange don lairik lai su khang da mi yam yawe sang na u da mi yam yawe khoi sang na u yang ba kan de khoi di dum khang mani na aina ahan sing na di khang da mi na di ja de su gum bam de khoi gi cha na ba thak na ba khoi gi en sang na pi pam hai na ba kar gi loi na thing na di khoi war ni adu khan ba kan na ma khoi si wa ba ni na adu gi loi thing ba wan khoi ma khan di da ki ba ma lei sarkar lo ba ni na khoi di sarkar government sarkar phoma di khoi di mak ngai du na wari ma da gari chang da ba khot pa le ba matam de khoi su wai adu sarkar phom la ga khot pa le ba se de khoi di wa khan ti da yam harawa yam ngai chief assistant hai na adu mang na ba kari kari adu da problem le hai adu gi da mak thing ba wan ne adu last da di adu ma khoi na khang matam da se dum ya pa yai khang mo mi di dum yai
kunja sing ji na ko khoi gi cooperation ji kya pi de adu ma ta khoi gi staff su wat pa ta re staff sing ji forest car amaga ai ga mo lai ko praja sing na ayam ba praja sing na yaning da gi board amadi lai kari hai ta re mo khoi gi ya wa khana ba ma darkar lai hai ta re wa ta na ba ma higher level officer sing ga hai ta re wa khen ta mi na ba ma darkar lai moina pam je ba ma ro na khoi gi government na loksel la ni hai ba gi wa khal lon da ma khoi na pam da ba ne
Manipur government has made many proposals to make the wildlife sanctuaries in both hills and valley regions of the state in order to conserve the ecosystem. However, objection by some villagers hinder such initiatives. It is unsure whether government's efforts to conserve the environment will be successful or not. For Impact News, camera person Bishorjit Namairakbam and reporter Bhakta Taurangbam, this is Gitanjali Hegrizam, Fazol District, Manipur.
Bharatiya Janata Party Khangabong Mandal has accorded a warm welcome to new BJP entrants from 12 polling stations of Sangayumpham village in Khangabong Assembly constituency. The reception event was held at Idiga Maninkhetri Lokon of Sangayumpham Part 2 yesterday. BJP Thobal District President Yumnam Kumarjit, BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President Dr. USHAM Devan, BJP Manipur Pradesh Treasurer Om Prakash Shekhawat, State Executive Member KH Menjor Mangang and State Vice President A. Sarda graced the event. Party caps and stalls were presented to the new members on the occasion. Intending candidate of the upcoming state general election, L. Jayananda of Kurai Assembly constituency has distributed CGI sheets to one Wahingbam Hemabati of Kangla Shifai Mayai Lekai. The Good Samaritan Act was carried out on learning that Hemabati was in need of CGI sheets to accommodate her thousands of hens and ducks that she has been rearing since last year. Wahingbam Hemabati's first daughter, Wahingbam Dhaneshwari, who is currently studying MBA, lamented over the lack of job opportunities for women gender. She opined that students should take up part-time jobs and start earning.
Inesida aina pungning thogachaboina kari tokjogena hangjabada mangda ubiriba nganugi makunsi tang expand tawningi jinga khara mateng tawba yaradi tawbiyo haidana yam gai kaina aingonda haibirakibada jinga khara ai expansion je tongnaba ai moral support piba lakchabani single mother oibiriba araibak thibadagi puraba kainagrabi araibak thibadagi separate oiraba single mother jingda aina appeal ama tawjari ai single mother oire haidana ningan haba tawbidabida ngasi aigi ine maina thawna amaga loinana akhoi tawbiragadi thaba subu nomba yam dependent oidabida hingbanga mi habase inesine example oirabani
leibegi tawre leitaba khoi gi sungamna ba mimang da soptana ba hotnaraga phabalambida chakhatna ba kai tawba yage isagi kaina tawgadage habidi central thaba khatang government service thaba khatang da depend tawdaba economy chakhatna ba hairgadi entrepreneur oibesu kaisu kaiba leite laita muse knowledge se achawba ma kanaba ma phangaga aphabalambida chapminase.
Ibotombi Institute of Education organized a toy fair exclusively for the BEd and Diet trainees of the institute today in view of Indian Toy Fair 2021. 25 toys made by 22 trainees were exhibited at the fair. Award ceremony of the fair will be held alongside the upcoming felicitation program for the passed out students of 2016, 2017 and 2018 batches to be held on March 11. 15-day Manipur classical dance workshop held since February 13 concluded today at the Golden Jubilee Auditorium of Manipuri Jagoi Marub, Lamboi Khongnangkhong. Northeast Zone Cultural Center, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, Dimapur and Leanda Folk and Dance Academy Imphal jointly organized the workshop. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Manipur State Kala Academy, K. Kishorjit said the workshop has provided knowledge and encouragement to budding dancers, though covering the entire ambit of Manipuri dance is not possible in 15 days. Production of the workshop Tal, Pravanda, Basanta Barnan and Krishna Rup were showcased on the occasion. Director of Progressive Artists Laboratory and Manipur State Kala Academy awardee N. Tiken also graced the event.
और नुमितरा मंगानी खक नहीं नरगा मसी क्लासिकल डांस से करीनो इसी चपचाना खंग बंगम्बगी खुदुंग चाबादुदी नत्ते सुकमनम चावखरबा मणिपुरी की क्लासिकल डांस रास की ट्रेडिशन संकीर्तन की ट्रेडिशन कुमदुना लेरिबा इचेल मयाम सिंग असि एखोई नुमितरा मंगानी खंग नंबर नत्ते अदुबु पार्टिसिपेंट्स सिंग असि मखोई की क्रिएटिविटी सम क्रिएटिव वर्ल्ड से एंगेज तौदुना अदुमक लेननबा टेल सुतेन मतम से एखोई यूटिलाइज तौननबा आर्टिस्ट सिंग सिगी मगी इनोवेटिव कनो सिंग सि अदुम लेननबा एखोई अदुगी कनो अदुदा मरुओइना वर्कशॉप से एखोई सिनबनी.
Directorate of Film Festivals, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India invites application of feature films, non-feature films and best writing cinema for the 68th National Film Award. Press release from Manipur State Film Development Society informs that films approved by CBSC and produced between January 1st till December 31st, 2020 are eligible to apply for the award through online, latest by February 12. Childline Advisory Board Kakching held its first advisory board meeting to strengthen its activities today. Childline Collaborative Organization Kakching organized a meeting chaired by Childline Kakching Advisory Board Chairman Kakching Deputy Commissioner Kengu Zuringla at Kakching DC Conference Hall. Discussions were held on introduction and briefing on the origin and work of Childline 1098, 24/7 Children Emergency Helpline number, proper functioning of child-friendly police stations, psychosocial counseling of each educational institutions and child care institutions, and NCPCR guidelines at the meeting. Churachandpur Battalion, Assam Rifles organized Know Your Forces Mela at P. Sejol village in Churachandpur district under Henglep subdivision today. Various weapons and equipments were displayed at the fair. The event aimed to strengthen ties between locals and the security forces and motivate the youths to join the armed forces. Many locals attended the event. Candle makers of Manipur held one-day discussion on their hardships following mass import of candles from Myanmar at Manipur Press Club today. All Manipur Candle Makers Association was formed on the occasion with the proprietor of Thawai Enterprises, Konthaujam Anandabi as president. Attendees stressed on how to prosper in candle making business through adequate supply of candle making items and marketing strategies at the meet. Seven-day fourth combined annual training camp for NCC B and C certificate exam appearing candidates concluded today. 14 Mahila Battalion NCC organized the camp under the aegis of NCC GP headquarters Imphal. 150 students from different schools attended the camp. Technopole Forest Division organized one-day awareness program on Chief Minister's Green Manipur Mission at Aimol Satu Village Community Hall in Technopole District today. Range Forest Officer Technopole Athopam Ranabir, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Nodal Officer of Chief Minister's Green Manipur Mission, N. Sonzalian, MFS, Technopole Forest Division Deputy Conservator of Forest, Mahamuda Begum, MFS, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Technopole District Officer Mutum Nabatandra, Range Officer More Ngangom Nandabir, Range Officer Machi Khoirom Sanaremba, Aimol Satu Village Chief Sialo Kosolo, and many people took part in the event. An earthquake of magnitude 3.7 on the Richter scale hit Bishnupur district last night. As per the National Center for Seismology, NCS, the epicenter of the quake was located 66 kilometers west of Bishnupur district. The tremors were felt around 9:09 p.m. at a depth of 25 kilometers. An earthquake of magnitude 2.9 on the Richter scale also hit Morigaon in Assam at 1:32 a.m. today, while an earthquake of magnitude 4.2 on the Richter scale hit Nicobar Islands at 11:51 p.m. yesterday. Now the sports news. WYC Thaubal Wangkhem registered 22-run win against Muvanlai New Lambulen to clinch a spot in the finals of the ongoing 5th MNCA Plate cricket tournament held under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association. In the second semi-final match played at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground today, WYC Thaubal Wangkhem won the toss and opted to bat first. The team secured 199 runs in 40 overs with 9 wickets down. In the inning, S. Sankar and W. Samungao made 40 and 34 runs respectively, while Muvanlai New Lambulen bowlers Khaikotin Lal Haukip and Avinash Ashmali took 3 wickets each. Responding to which, batting second, Muvanlai New Lambulen managed only 177 runs in 37 overs and 2 balls with 10 wickets down and lost the match by 22 runs. In the inning, Gaumin Len Kipgen and Lentin Thang Kipgen made 42 and 37 runs respectively. WYC Thaubal Wangkhem's bowlers W. Laxman took 3 wickets and S. Shankar took 2 wickets. WYC Thaubal Wangkhem's all-rounder S. Sankar, who made 40 runs and took 2 wickets, was adjudged player of the match. Date and time of the tournament's final match between Krau Khamnam Leirak and WYC Thaubal Wangkhem is yet to be decided. Chem Khangempally has won the 4th league match of the 18th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament. In today's league match of the tournament under the aegis of Manipur Veteran Cricket Association played at Langtabal Public Ground, YUCC Kwakaitel Morangpurel won the toss and batted first, making 100 runs in 26 overs and 1 ball with all 10 wickets down. In this inning, Devadatta secured 30 runs, while Chem Khangempally's bowler Sajes took 3 wickets. Bulu and Tontang took 2 wickets each. In the second inning of the match, Chem Khangempally made 104 runs in 22 overs and 2 balls with 4 wickets down and won the match by 6 wickets. In this inning, Rajiv secured 26 runs, while Sanjoy and Tarun made 21 runs each. Chem Khangempally's all-rounder Sajes was adjudged a player of the match. Napsa Kha Imphal will lock horns with Oscar Pauna Kaitel in the 5th league match of the tournament tomorrow. All Zirbam Sports Association organized a farewell program for former Zirbam District Superintendent of Police Morangtem Mubi today. The program was held at All Zirbam Sports Association's office in Babupara in the district. All Zirbam Sports Association President M. Brajakanta, Zirbam Police Additional SP Line Operation H. Bashulal, Additional SP Operations A.K. Sadananda, Ex-Minister A. Biren and many players took part in the event. Members of the association extolled the tremendous contributions of the retired SP Morangtem Mubi during his tenure and presented him with gifts at the event. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha MP and titular King Leshemba Sanajauba says he became an MP to serve the public and not for his own personal gains. Federation of All Tribals Youth Clubs Manipur says 309 crore rupees granted under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority has been misappropriated. Senior citizens in Manipur get themselves vaccinated against coronavirus. Over 53,000 beneficiaries administered COVID-19 vaccine in Manipur so far. Manipur reports 8 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,083 test results received today. Death toll remains at 373. And India logged single-day spike of 12,286 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,11,24,000. Recovery rate stands above 97%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.